everyone, welcome back. I'm Sasha King from 221 Mental Health Charity, and today we're having a mental health chat with Apekshya, who's going to tell us a little bit about her journey and some ways that she copes with mental health. So thanks for having a chat with us today.
Thank you for having me here.
So can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
My name is Apekshya. I'm originally from Nepal and I'm an international student here in Australia, currently living in Darwin. So I moved to Darwin around 1.5 years ago, and that's when I started having a different feelings inside me, which led to anxiety and my journey towards mental health issues.
Yeah, thanks for sharing that. So what does mental health mean to you in your life?
For me, mental health, it means one of the levels of well-being where you're enjoying your life to the fullest and you don't have any stress or anxiety, or you don't have to overthink about anything, and you can just be yourself. That's what mental health means to me.
So how has mental health been a part of your life?
So as I told you earlier, I have been feeling a lot of ups and downs in my life since I moved to Australia, because I moved to Australia when I was very young. I was just 19 when I moved here, and what I had back home was totally different from what we have here. So I was always surrounded by my family members and my friends and everyone. But when I moved here, I literally knew nobody. So it was all just a new beginning for me. And that's when I started, having really different feelings inside me. Because that was my age factor and change in circumstances or something, but that's when things started getting a bit hard for me.
And you said that you noticed some changes in ways you were thinking. Can you describe some of the things that you noticed that said, I might be struggling right now?
So it was mainly the time management thing. Because as an international student, I had to go to work, go to uni for studying, and I had to do my works. I had to make time to talk to my parents, and I had this pressure of making new friends within me, how you do not have anyone with you, and then you have this pressure that I might go out, I should go out, I should meet this person, I should talk to this person, that kind of pressure. So it all just started like that, and but later I stopped pressurizing me to make friends. I just started going with it. I went to college, I studied, I made few people, and that's how I started making friends instead of pressurizing myself to go out in the time when I did not have time. Instead of pressurizing myself to go out, I just started making friends when I was with other people. So I just managed time part by part, and just stopped pressurizing myself on anything.
Yeah, I think that's a really good thing to pick up, was that you were sort of not able to manage your time as you'd like to, but also that a lot of that was around the pressure you're putting on yourself rather than expectations of others. So you mentioned about making friends, and that sounds like a really big positive. What were some other things that have helped you with your mental health?
So one of the main things that helped me with my mental health was talking to my family. That helped a lot. Initially, when I came to Australia, I would not talk to my parents for about a week because I didn't have time. But later, when I realized that I'm feeling something different, I started talking to them once a day, and it really made me feel better, because just having this concept that there is someone who is always here to listen to you, that made me feel a lot better. Also, I started being part of many different activities that was other than my studies, but did not take most of my times. So I just started going out in groups, and then meeting other international students, and getting to know their stories, and that's how I ended up making more friends and getting more knowledge, and then also dealing with my mental health problems.
Yeah, and do you feel like you've got any sort of positives or strengths from going through that journey?
Yes, actually, I learned a lot of things, because it was I should not pressurize anything on me. I should just let it be and let it go with the flow. And also I should while trying to make friends, you should not totally be desperate and open up in front of everyone. You should be really careful who you are opening with and who you are sharing your informations with. And also another thing I learned was, never try to run away from your family and friends, because they are there when other people are not.
Yeah.
And also spending time doing what you love helped me a lot, because back home I used to dance, and I totally stopped dancing when I moved here. But later, when I was feeling a bit heavy, I just tried dancing and just doing a bit light exercises, and that helped a lot as well.
Yeah, sounds like finding a positive routine for yourself and having those, socialization and things that you like to do and activities on was really helpful for you.
Yeah.
And a lot of people might be feeling like they've had a bit of a new start at the moment with all the restrictions on their movements and not being able to do all the things that they love. What do you think is a helpful thing to let people know? You've been through some hard times. What's something that's a good coping strategy through hard times?
I would say it's a very good idea to always be connected to your friends. Though you cannot meet them in person, just make a phone call or video call them once a day, ask them how their day was, and they will ask it back to you, and you can just open up and share everything. Try getting in touch with their old friends, because even they are having restrictions and they have free time, and they are free most of the time, and so are you. So why not utilize this time to refresh the old connections? Also, make time to talk to your parents. If you're not living with them, just call them, talk to them, share with them. That's pretty. Cook for yourself. Cook something good for yourself when you have time. That helps a lot.
Yeah, that sounds great. So sort of keep those connections and keep yourself doing tasks and doing things that you enjoy. Great. Thank you so much for joining us, Apekshya. It's been a pleasure. Is there anything else you'd like to say today to everyone?
All I want to say, don't stress over anything. Everything in your life happens for a reason. If it does not turn out how you want it, then it's a life lesson. You can learn from it and try next time. So no pressure, just be yourself.
Awesome. I'm going to leave it at that. Some great words there. Thanks for joining us on Thank You for Improving Wellness, and look after yourselves.